Started on the cafe team, and again that was more of necessity than like will or want. I was just asked, like, yeah, I think that was like a massive turning point, because that gave me like a purpose, but it gave me a purpose within like a team of people who were here for a reason. So whilst my reason was different to theirs, they'd come to like revitalise Preston and the church and do all this like massive change, and they'd been so invested in this vision from the beginning. I just sort of stumbled across this vision and stumbled across these people and this plan. So it wasn't like, I just kind of was in amongst it. The main part for me was sort of seeing that as we got more involved and were here more often, my preconceived ideas that like everybody who was ever like in a team at a church had like everything together and were like all totally all in, had no sort of questions, doubts or anything. And I think that was probably super helpful, because I had all the questions and all the doubts, and yeah, so much to ask. I think from previous experiences, I expected that to be like a flaw, like that to be a problem, or for people to sort of look at you slightly differently, like, oh right, actually she hasn't got it all together, and she's like literally questioning God all the time. And the fact that that wasn't met in the way I expected, I think was also really helpful in just kind of bringing down some of my walls a little bit around coming to church and around sort of starting to re-engage.